Hey guys, welcome to a new video, and today we will do a new tier list video, but it's not about duels or PvP, but it's for PvE and specifically for forest. So this tier list will be totally different as to the duels tier list, because in the forest there are other cards that are way more important than in duels. So yeah, this one will be also pretty quick. A more in-depth guide about the forest will come next week, like this week or next week. I'm not too sure about it, it depends. But yeah, so I will shortly explain a little bit about the cards and why they are so good, but not do a really in-depth guide, okay? This is for another video. Okay, let's start. Okay, and before we jump right into the tier list, keep in mind the two definitely best echoes in forest are Snape and Hermione. Like summon decks and all of that stuff is really not good in the forest. So, but yeah, like I said, I will explain that in the next forest guide video. Okay, let's start. So Confringo is a usable spell in the forest. I would rate it at A, very useful. Whomping Willow, honestly, I would rate it D, but since you can like upgrade it during the forest, let's give it a C. Unicorn D. Like most summons will just be straightly in D range, okay? Well, Cautious Maxima. Let's do it at B, but also not a card that is played a lot. Whoopers, yeah, I mean, technically you can put it at C, but it's still summons. You should not play it, okay? But yeah, Swelling Potion, it's definitely S tier, because of all the combinations of all the cards that you play. It definitely belongs there. Accio, I really don't think that card has a spot in forest. Expulso, yes, definitely A, he has a very good spot there. Phoenix, D. Broom, D. Niffler, one of the or maybe the only summon that has a real value for me in forest, so he is playable. I myself play him. You can definitely play him. It's not needed, but it's totally fine. Stupefy, yeah, there are maybe some plays you can play him, but I would still rate him at C. It's just not there. Ashwinder D. The Crab D. Incendio A, definitely very well playable spell. Ventus, I think, is also a decent spell you can play. Yeah, let's put it at B. It's not, I would rate other spells higher than it, but it's totally fine. Pixies D, here D. Fiendfire. Yeah, Fiendfire can be okay-ish. Not the best, but the problem is, if you want to play Fiendfire, you need to play more summons, and that's just not how forest works. We are obviously only talking about multiplayer forest, not solo forest. Solo forest is totally different, but just about the multiplayer forest, okay? So yeah, C it is. Egg D. This will be the tier list with the most D's in it, obviously. D. Opalai, I just give it a C because you can upgrade him in the forest now, but obviously you should not play him, okay? Still, don't play him. Portkey, yeah, well, C, also not a card I would personally play, but whatever. Okami, D. Aguamenti, I think it can be a solid A. It can be played in some decks, some Hermione decks, yeah, sure, why not? Bombbox D, yes, guys, it's just not good in the forest at all. Inflacious A, I would almost give it an S. It's very, very good. No, I would definitely rate it S for the forest. I think it's very good. The Dog D, Tree Books D. Thunderstorm is a big problem, because for me Thunderstorm is S tier if you manage to upgrade it to the maximum level in the forest. If you don't manage to upgrade it, it's more like an A, so let's keep it here, but if it's fully upgraded, I would rate it S, definitely. Troll. Here, D. Priori, I would say it's A or S. I personally would rate it S because, yeah, in combination with some other cards in forest, it's I would 100% always play it, for sure. Avada Kedavra, no. I would not play it in Forest at all. Sectum Sempra, yes, it's playable. I would not rate it as good as Thunderstorm or so, but yeah, it's good. Locomotor, come here. Time Turner, S. 1000%. No one will argue something else or so. It is definitely S tier. Like Snape with Time Turner, it's a no-brainer, we all know it. It's perfect. It's meant to be. Orb of Water, yeah, definitely an A. You can play it with Hermione. It's not what I play, but it's definitely playable. Sidelong Apparition, I would say, yeah, B. No, C. It's not the best card to play there. Incarcerous, yes. It's A. It's not as good as Inflatius, but it's playable. Yeah, I think it's very well playable. Another D1, maybe C. I mean, honestly, I give some cards a C spot, but C is still, in my opinion, totally unplayable. They are maybe slightly better than D, but still, definitely totally unplayable in my opinion. Atmospheric Charm, yes, also a card I would say is playable. Here on B. It's not on the same spot as this cards here, but very well playable, I would say. Protego Totalum, yes, also don't think that has a very good spot somewhere on the higher ranks. Well, Healing, yes, you can definitely have that. I would rate it B, because Episki is definitely rated higher, and yeah, you know what I mean. Apogno, yes, definitely A or S. Let's just say A, because I don't think it's at on the same level as Time Turner, but very high up there. Firecrackers here. Whizbang. Oh, I'm not crazy sure about it. I assume you can play it somehow, but I don't think it's on the same level as other cards here. But yeah. Spiders, D. But I gotta admit, with Whizbang I'm not too sure at all, because I mainly play Snape, and yeah. Snowball, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, it's playable. The book. Let's put it here. Slatcher, yeah, it's probably playable, but not very high tier in my opinion. Episki is either S or A, especially if you fully upgrade it. You can also heal up your teammates, and it can be very strong, so I would rate it S. It can be very, very, very strong. Nebulous has, in my opinion, no spot here. The Crab, same. Centaur, same. Crucio, if there would be an S plus tier or so, Crucio would definitely be in it. It's the best card you can have get for Forest. It's a totally game changer. So if you don't have the card, try to get the card in the shop or so. Buy it. It's so important. So good. Yeah. Perfect. Protego Diabolica. Yeah, also, I don't think that card is crazy good in Forest, but yeah. Ivy, in multiplayer Forest, I would say it's a must play. Especially when you come to level 20 and you play against the chess pieces, you can just delete one chess piece with Ivy, which is great. It's great. I don't think he has a spot somewhere close up there. For me, it's definitely D. Yeah, I mean, Twins, it's playable, I know, but there are just some specific companions that are just very useful and should clearly belong in Forest decks. I don't think he has a good spot there. Hagrid, yeah, I would also not take him, to be honest. Hermione, on the other hand, I would rate her as one of the best companions also in Forest. Yeah, this is also no-brainer, definitely S, especially if you play Snape. Yeah, very strong, very good. Keep in mind that you can switch the companions during your run, so that means that you can potentially play 5 different companions during a run, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Poison, I would rate it A, very good. Cassandra, also S tier, well, let's say A tier, depending on which boss appears, it can be S tier. With if the spiders appear with all the spider nests and everything, I mean that one boss, yes, she can be S. I don't think she belongs somewhere up there. Yeah, also Lottie, no. Alpha Gang up here. I think Ron can definitely be also in the S grade tier list. Glacius can be played, but they're just like way better spells. I mean, yeah. Expelliarmus also in my opinion doesn't have a spot up there. But yeah, this tier list was way quicker. But I knew I would rush this tier list because summons are definitely, like I already said, not playable in Forest. It's maybe in solo Forest, yes, depending on which level, sure, yes, but not on multiplayer Forest. No. Please stop playing summons there. It may sound or seem strong at the beginning, especially if you haven't played with other deck types, but no. Even like the C cards, no. I don't think they belong here. Protego Diabolica I could maybe rate it at B or so, but yeah, I would still say there are way better cards. Yeah, on B, on the B tier list, you can already like have some cards that you can play for sure. But everything that is below there, I would personally not play. But yeah, just my opinion. Okay guys, this was it from this video. Like I said, the in-depth Forest guide will be coming this week or next week. Since next week is the global launch, it will maybe be next week. That would maybe make a little bit more sense. So yeah, and then I will talk a little bit more in-depth about the cards. Okay guys, and guys, girls, whatever, my videos go out to everyone. So I think this was it from this video. I hope you like what you see. So yeah, feel free to comment down below what you think about my tier list. I think this one is way more accurate than my duels tier list, because duels, there are way more variations of decks and so on, but Forest is a pretty clear meta. And yeah, if you like this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And yeah, I think this was it from this video. Yeah, thanks for the huge support and see you on the next video. Bye bye.